Are you okay, Jimmy?
Team, I cannot totally hear the footsteps behind.
Don't kill me! Give me a second.
Just
Fuck off, silly! Fuck off!
I slowly inserted that into your nose. Oh. I need to sit. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a wrecking baby, right round, round, round.
I will be late to the party then.
Nice line, huh? Not this time.
You sure about that?
And it was Yumi too. Nice.
Wait, I'm going to your Twitch and I'm going to click that.
Well, shed, house, from kid. This is where I am right now. Oh, I can teleport with the map, dude. I haven't been these areas yet, so I can't really teleport there. But man, I found a map. Key here. Will I find more spiders if I do this? Oh! You fucker! I am here.
I'm in a closet.
Let's be in the closet together.
Hi. Yes. No, and now we just need some vodka, you know, and we can spend the rest of the game here. And then
Yes.
so of everything, you know, we'll
Yes,
just go there.
some vodka,
you know,
and we have some drinks with Aslan the lion and the rest of the people in Narnia. He's in the room! He's in this room!
Yeah, he's actually in the room.
He's in this room!
He's actually here. It's kind of funny because my avatar have an emission map.
Oh,
Yeah, you strike me as a loser. I mean, loner. You're a loner.
excuse me? Don't you look away from me? I'm not talking to you. Be like that.
Button. Guess you have to press it, right?
No, I'm gonna press it. I don't need you.
That was disappointing.
Call me a loser and shit. Why you try it? See? Puppet I can't do shit. Doody doo, I'm a puppet. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Only you could press a button wrong, host. Really hammer it.
I don't wanna.
Well, whatever. I guess it doesn't work.
Like stuff that doesn't need to do shit.
Damn it! Holy shit. That's Owen. That's the guy who made us. And then
Dropped my gun.
I'll help you with that.
It's not the right weapon for this.
Okay, stand still, I'll help you.
I am so dumb.
Are you okay, Joe? He went kaboom. He went kaboom. We went kaboom.
Hey!
This is what Nam was like.
Hey!
Vietnam, bitch.
Hey! Fuck! Wait, what?
So it'd be better if you could throw the rockets at people instead of firing them.
What are you, Claire?
Sorry.
No scope.
Thank you, Yumi.
Don't you do this to me. You stay awake, puppet.
See more of your world, but I made a friend, and there's probably nothing out there.
Aw. You're my friend too.
See you around, friend.
Oh no. Oh no. Fuck the shit, we going back. He just died. Hey, Zerg. You son of a bitch! Anyway, I knew it must have been Zerg. Come on, Coco. Right here. Oh, Zerg! Oh, no, Zerg, you bitch! Where's my Coco? There's my Coco. Hey, baby. I'm following Coco. Talking about the storm, eh? This is brewing. This has been going on in the back of my ear the whole time you guys have been watching this startup. Man, look at the storm going. Hi, Cross. How do? How do? What if life isn't strange? Oh, what is this? Life isn't just strange. Life is fucked up. Oh man, like last episode, I was not expecting that. Like, I was expecting it, but I was not expecting it. It did kind of go the way I thought it would, but man, that was gruesome. True, sort of like the world is ending in the game. Yes, it's like this hurricane magic storm that gives Supermax superpowers. And we finally found out who the hell was behind all of this. Not the storm. The storm, I think, is something else. But who was behind Rachel Amber's disappearance, and who was? I'm not going to spoil everything. Let's just make the game talk for us. What happened last
Previously
time?
on Life is Strange. Whoa.
What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room.
Dark room.
Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody except each other.
In hindsight, I should have been a better friend towards Nathan.
You and Chloe think you know more
I was
than
trying to be
anybody,
friendly
like
towards
all
everyone
teenagers.
except from Nathan.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are
Ooh,
so fucking
thump.
dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
I wonder how much of
Has to
that
be next.
Kate
What a
remembers.
lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that?
No, Frank's alive. He's on our side.
Max, we have
We're
to
friends.
find that spot now.
No, Frank's dog is also alive. We're all friends.
Rachel, what? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger. Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh God, Max, look. She's still there.
I'm friends with the monk. Here we go.
Chloe! Look how. What the fuck?
No, Chloe. Should have turned in your photos, Max. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player's choice. The consequences of all your game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and the future. Choose wisely. Chloe was crying because they found the body of Rachel Amber buried in the junkyard. I guess we're in the dark room now. Very quiet. Mr. Jefferson. About time, too. Square Enix. I'm really looking forward to trying the other Life is Strange games. Like, I somewhat knew some of the first game, but I haven't looked at any of the other, like the Before the Storm or Life is Strange 2. I don't know nothing about those. Yeah, you lost the big part. Don't Nod Entertainment. I guess there's supposed to be music in the background, but I have that turned off. Duct tape. Woo woo. Episode 5, Polarized. Life is strange in somebody's basement. Duct tape. Woo woo. On an adventure. So was we. And I wonder if I'll be able to make him or push him to show me some photos. I guess we'll be in these photos, reliving this over and over. Is he just looking at me eating potato chips? I thought it was potato chips that was on the table last time we were here. Oh, move! I was just waiting for something to happen. Idiot! Oh, shit. Oh, he has Kate Marsh too. Oh, sorry, Kate. Victoria Marsh. Sorry, my bad.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
This is not the time to quote Radiohead songs. Was it Radiohead? I can't remember. No, it's not Radiohead. It's Pink Floyd. Damn it. Oh, that was easy.
Finally, I'm free. Almost.
It's not if you could hear me.
I hate looking at myself like that.
Oh no.
You'll pay for this, Jefferson. God, I don't remember anything that happened.
That's probably for the best.
This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate. I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
I wonder if we'll end up, like, feeling drugged up.
Oh, that's great. Oh, man.
I feel sickened. I do not believe so. I just think he's psycho.
The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No
I don't think I should allow that, no. Sorry.
just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Art sounds.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first
That is one thing I do.
selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. but I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle.
Kick him in the nuts!
Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out.
Yeah, he just like taking the pictures. He's just
nice. Good.
Un poco loco.
Oh, those eyes.
Yeah, that was something he said in the first episode.
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend. Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense.
Wow.
But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max.
This is good acting. I'm getting creeped out by this dude.
Gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming.
Yeah, he did.
God damn, you are a fighter, though.
I did have my suspicion
I've
of
had
him,
my eye
though.
on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Ooh. And then I'm back into sitting in the chair again, I suppose. So that's not how we do it. The voice actor, that's VA, what VA means. The picture's got... Oh no, the picture's not here anymore.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
New photos around, okay. Get out of here. We need to get out of here. Gotta get out of here.
Smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's... No. That picture isn't going to help. And I can't go through all that again. Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
I kind of want to look into the folder.
Oh shit. Jefferson
Now
kidnapped
he's here.
Victoria too? This is so bad.
This is so bad. Victoria.
Victoria. Hey, Victoria. It's Max. Can you hear me?
Max. Oh God. Where are we? Oh, what's happening?
You've been drugged like Kate. And me. Do you remember how you got here?
To Jefferson, I suppose.
No, I don't know. Wait, you warned me. You warned me about Nathan. Then I went to Jefferson for help and he was acting so weird. That's the last thing I remember. And I can't move my hands. Help me, Max. Please. I'm sorry for everything.
This is so creepy.
Listen carefully. Mark Jefferson kidnapped us. He's using Nathan as well. Jefferson is very dangerous, so we have to get out of here before he comes back.
Max, I just can't believe this is real. I don't want to die like this. I'm only 18.
I have a plan.
Victoria, please listen. I have a plan.
Really? How? Max, I'm so scared.
So am I. But we don't have time to be scared. We have to fight back. Now.
Max, I can't even move my arms.
Maybe.
How are we supposed to fight?
I'm not going to let that asshole get away with this. I need you to be strong. I can't do this alone. We need to act while we're clear-headed. If he doses us again, we'll forget everything.
I'm not strong, Max. Look at me. Look what I did to Kate Marsh.
Oh, she's repenting.
Now she's in the hospital, and I'm here.
We're both here.
We're both here.
It's true.
Okay?
I just can't believe this is happening.
Yeah, go fuck
Jefferson
yourself.
would do this to me. To us.
Victoria, we will find a way to escape. I promise.
Max, I believe you.
I wonder how that conversation would have gone if we would have been mad or bad against her, or towards her.
Okay. I broke those vials when I kicked the trolley.
Please, get us out of here.
I will. Just try to be calm.
Please. Please get us out of here, Max.
Camera's over there. There's another photo on the table.
I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's
Yeah,
face.
we have seen that camera so many times in his classroom.
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this room.
Let's go to this
could try
this
this
timeline.
one. This might work. Please work.
Right, to focus. Let's listen to this creep one more time.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection.
How did
You're the winner, Max.
How did Victoria end up
I
here
choose
then?
you, your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
What if we
I'm so glad
don't
you asked that
act the way he wants? Will they just
Simply
get
put,
rid of us?
I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment. Innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
They all say that, I suppose.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens.
It's,
and don't get me started
Victoria.
on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Killed Chloe?
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know.
He's messed up and he wants
Pure,
these pictures.
Sweet.
Just because he wants to capture. He's like... He's trying to capture a moment that his mind can't stop getting and he gets obsessed with it, I suppose. Kate survived.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you.
Oh.
Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
How did Kate get out of here, though?
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
When you told the principal that I made Kate cry, I thought you almost had me.
I almost did.
It's good our esteemed Principal Wells is like most administrators. A closet drunk.
That's true.
I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
No, you used him.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in
She wouldn't have been there if you weren't on good
relationships.
terms with her, okay.
It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything
Hello.
about your plans at
I'm Andy
Blackwell?
Conk.
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access
Welcome to Creep
to
Town.
the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment?
That much I've
How
expected
else
already.
could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not
I
your
know.
subject.
I don't know where PD is.
Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Oh, okay. Why Rachel? Rachel was popular. She was special to everyone. Thank you for the follow, Magic Conk. Welcome, welcome. Chloe and Rachel.
Chloe and Rachel. You killed both of them.
They're fucking together in heaven right now.
Jesus.
Is that what you want to hear?
No.
Why?
Why? Why? Start listening to me, you dumb cunt. I'm sorry, Max. That was not cool.
That was so not
Anyway,
Raven.
Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer.
What are you going to do with
Now the
Nathan?
police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max?
Is Nathan
I
also
can't
gone?
compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice.
I do wonder where this is going. I think this...
I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay.
Probably because you're on
Now,
mobile, yeah.
Let's
It's
see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing.
Shit.
You don't need a computer to print your work out.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Yeah, we'll have to manipulate him. Find the right words to make him
So
look at that journal.
You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Show me photos. My diary? Show me the photos.
Could you show me the photos?
That's the first time one of my models down here.
I think that's
has
what he
asked me
wants to
that.
hear.
Of course you would. But I love that the last thing you'll ever see is yourself through my camera eye. Too perfect.
Is that the correct choice?
You better ask him something else.
Yeah, that was probably not the right choice then. I kind of want to see if he would show me something. See if that would help or anything. Jesus, this is creeping me out. My diary.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much
Oh,
better.
he messed up. Well, go fuck my selfie, right? Let's zoom back in time and see if we can get you, son of a bitch.
Oh my god. I can go all the way back. Oh my god. I can go all the way back to the moment this all started.
Will this work though?
This could be your chance to fix everything. For good.
Documentary is torture, right? And frankly, it's bullshit.
Yeah, this is a brain hernia,
I
yeah.
could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie.
Selfie.
A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic tradition.
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
We need to do something
since
to
the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please
I think
tell
that's
us the
just
name of the
how
process that gave
far
birth
the
to the first self-portraits?
I think that's just how far we actually got with the picture. I'm stuck in the picture, right? Who cares? Not capturing. The Daguerrean process is the right answer. Not capturing.
I'm not into capturing your interest. That's kind of sick, isn't it?
I guess somebody hasn't had their coffee. Do you want to try again?
Okay, the Daguerrean process. Blah, blah, blah.
That's Mary
Let's-
from Victoria.
Let's move on. Anyway, so the
Probably not the
Daguerrean
right answer.
process made portraiture quite popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when
Jane
you
Doe.
finish
I
reading
like the
assigned
t-shirt.
chapters.
The heck, bitch?
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
to change time.
with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First,
art world.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max,
Talk to
I
Kate.
see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
She's still sad. Yeah, I guess so.
I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
So Victoria's here, Kate is here.
Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition.
I cannot actually get to Kate.
You see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so
All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole.
Do I have David's number?
I should be able to track down David's number. Found you.
There we go. See here, security. Maybe we did this from the start anyway. So let's see here, 555-630-8243, 8243.
You have just by participating, by putting yourself out there in the world.
I hope I still love photography when this is done.
8243.
Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter time and space?
I also want everybody to know.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
Mr. Madsen, you're after Rachel Amber. Mark Jefferson is guilty. He's in the dark room under the Prescott's farmhouse. You know the location.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco.
Oh, now we can...
And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Yeah, you better be.
The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Yes, you are.
It doesn't matter what happens to me. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I.
It's a little bit cringy, yeah.
Maybe we could both use a hug.
So everything...
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Everything simmers down to this moment, right? You also need to, let's see here, etch marks.
Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I have a time on me or something here. I know that Nathan is meeting Chloe in the bathroom right now.
Victoria. It's nice to know how you really feel.
My phone is dead and I'm bored. Time to bust out my poesy. Why did I give up on the word for the image? Because I suck, but Mark Jefferson rules. Everybody in here loves him, but he only seems to care for Max. I want to hate her, but she wouldn't care. Envy is a sin. Vic, get over yourself. I love the doodle in the corner.
I'm happy to fix it, so you'll be here to get your fancy camera, Victoria.
Yeah, she deserves it.
Not impressed anymore.
Anything I can do?
If only I could tell the whole class about Jefferson and watch him squirm. But I better let David take care of everything.
Well, I think we could sort out. What if we went into the bathroom and told Nathan we know everything and we want to help him,
asshole.
right? You think that might work? He wouldn't believe us, but we would have something to do on that, right?
This is the last time somebody bullies you, Kate.
Ugh. Must be playing football or something outside. Yeah, we can't leave. We're stuck here, it seems like.
I can't go past these photos. Just a week ago, I was so naive about art.
Yeah,
life,
I know. But
the
was it though?
world.
We're just making out, right? That's as far as we know about it.
There's still some beauty left in Arcadia Bay. I still feel like the lighthouse is
Something is going down with
calling out
that.
to me.
Ooh, that darn camera, right?
I'd like to bust this up right now.
What if we did?
Victoria, I'm sorry you have to stand next to that psycho.
Let's give him
Mr.
the photo.
Jefferson? We need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't
This
know
is-
what you're talking about now, do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Or something like that.
Then I guess I'm
The
done
neck
talking.
move.
That's okay too.
Mark will understand everything.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Selfie.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell, the first step for
Now that you
anyone is to
know
put
it, so
themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Oh.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
A lot have happened
You're
this
going
week.
to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
I think she went a little bit overboard here. Maybe that wasn't the best way. Is that without her or with her? Yeah, that still happened, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm liking this. Even Nathan got tagged there. I'm liking this so far. Oh, they found Rachel. I'm liking this so far. My selfie won? Oh, now we're just hanging out. But this isn't all, is it? There's more to come. We still have the tornado and hurricane coming in, right?
Whoa!
Well, I can't be going to San Francisco. The hurricane and everything.
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
That sausage again. No. Are we going with the
I
principal?
hope I did everything right this time.
No, we didn't. The hurricane. Local teacher arrested.
Good work, David.
Missing the hurricane. Holy shit, you rule, Max. I'm so proud of my super stat. This is just a start for your career.
Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything.
No, you didn't. You're forgetting the hurricane. The final countdown. That darn sausage.
The beginning of the end
Oh, okay.
for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Two Moon Diner, amid the environmental chaos in Arcadia Bay, such as the unseasonal snowfall and beach whales, some residents reporting seeing 2 full moons last night around 8 p.m. Witnesses claimed the double moons were clear in the night sky until clouds covered them up shortly after they appeared. No cell phone or video footage was surfaced yet, which has led to local meteorologists to believe that imaginations are in overdrive due to the recent eco-havoc. Yeah, I think she might have that if she continues doing this. Let's see here. Blackwell Securities uncovers bunker and scandal. Acting on a series of tips from David Madsen, head of security at Blackwell Academy, police officer descended Tuesday on the bizarre underground chamber allegedly used by teacher Mike Jefferson and a student Nathan Prescott to drug and kidnap and photograph young women, although there are no other signs of physical or sexual assault. Excuse me, hiccups. Although there were no other signs of physical or sexual assaults on the victims, the disturbing revelations have sent shockwaves through the tranquil city of Arcadia Bay. Even Sean Prescott, the most powerful businessman in the area, is under investigation for his role as owner of the farmhouse where the high-tech darkroom studio was located. I think somewhat the father kind of knew, right?
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever.
Oh man, like that
Chloe
picture
and I
we
used to
saw
totally
the
play
other
the
day
video game and watch him
in
all the
Kate's
time.
hospital room.
When we were innocent.
Da 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 da! Hot dog!
See, 10 across, 6 letters, blue. How the hell am I supposed to figure that out?
Is that Victoria? That sounds like Victoria.
I love being called an artist.
Side guys,
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
you can sniff out her sass from the other aisle. Like, I believe she could easily have just got herself on a plane with the money she has, right? I feel like everyone's liking to click on the stuff above.
Excuse me, sir. Your phone has to be shut off before we descend.
It's so weird to be in between
Ascend, they're all
realities.
reascended. She means
Everything is
descend.
out of focus and in the distance.
Please shut off.
Please
your
fasten
phone.
your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies.
A beautiful
and
day in
46
San
degrees.
Francisco.
We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come
Something
fly
is telling me
with us
something's going to go
anytime.
very wrong.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between
Table
Mr.
up,
Jefferson
Principal.
and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there.
Yeah, ooh, okay.
Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Wait. We went to San Francisco. Beginning of Lost. Don't open Dead Inside. That's the wrong series, right? The Side Guys Gallery. You will meet someone special here? The gallery's topic is everyday heroes, yes.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat
That's
with
true.
caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
I kind of wanted Victoria to
After
go,
this
to
week,
be honest.
you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
I guess we can talk to him to go away
Come on,
afterwards.
Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
Never been to San Francisco, neither have I, my dude.
Wowzer, Max. You did it. Somehow. I went from I need to drop some serious cash.
Give the gift of art donations straight to community art program. Art books. Look at the chicken.
I wish I had time to go see those murals.
Oh my god! Chocolate! Mission Muriel.
The Zeitgeist Gallery does have a cool history in Frisco.
And tell that
I mean,
it's
San Francisco.
It's her first voice acting job. I love her voice, but it's so apathetic. Apathic? I've been to California, but not San Francisco. I hear it's expensive, to say the least. A lot of uphill.
Wow, sir. A Danny Lee article.
I left my art in San Francisco by Daniel Lee. Yes, I was born in on a BART train. Literally, it's a long, amazing story that I won't repeat here. Drinks are required for that one. So here's to Mom. The Mommel? Or Mommel? Or Mommy? Mommy. That might explain my obsessive love for the Bay Area and its outpost for artists and descendants. Despite the remnant gratification, artists and creators thrive regardless of socioeconomic pressure because that's what they do. That's what they do. What they do? Galleries such as the Zeitgeist and Milkovich Fashion have engaged with the diverse community and practice what some patrons only preach. I see. I feel like reading all these are a little bit waste of time, but I kind of want to.
I wonder how it is to live in a submarine like that.
Is it yellow
It
though?
must be really claustrophobic. How fun. Yes, Warren would definitely go ape over this show.
You spent a lot of time in the Mojave Desert. Ooh, was that any fun? I've heard about it, but I can't remember which desert that is. That's California Desert. When I think of California Desert, I always think of something similar to, like, you know, like the album cover of Californication. Is that the one where you had a long road trip down to Nevada or something? I've seen that So Raven, so all I know is I know all there is about San Francisco. Yeah, that's all you need, right? Cultural activist Stan Davin. Stian Davin presents a kinetic clip show and lecture show showing how industrial apocalyptic paranoia led to the birth of one dystopian cinema, from Metropolis to the Planets of the Apes to Blade Runner, the Hunger Games. Oh, I forgot Hunger Games was that
Holy
old.
shit. This flyer was designed just for Chloe. I wonder if I'm ready for the mosh pit. But what would I wear?
Samhain Druid Festival. I wish you could bring this to Chloe.
I love how much cool art is going on. Some mysteries should stay that way.
Mystery of the Pacific Island. One lost down there, that's the one from before. There's a list. You think these are all like the names
Here
of the
I
people
am,
working on this?
along with all the other winners. I should say artists instead.
Okay, Everyday Hero. Why is a hero? The Sidecast Gallery is proud to be the participant in the 2013 Everyday Heroes National Contest, a showcase for today's future stars of photography. The winners chosen by prestigious teachers from art schools and programs across the nation reveal imaginative skill and heartfelt awareness, which highlights the casual heroism of those who may never appear on the news or reality show. For unrecognized deeds to the community and beyond, celebrating each young artist and their work is as important as their collaboration or celebration of our all too often invisible everyday heroes. How about you, sir? Are you enjoying like this one little thing? Are you enjoying this little... Okay, don't look at me like that.
I heard Mark Jefferson was supposed to be here tonight.
Not anymore.
That was so shocking. I have one of his monographs, too.
Hold on to it. His work is gonna be worth serious cash.
I bet.
Not my style, but the neon is a nice representation. Oh, shit. Pretentious alert.
Block of text. Hey man, how you
Max
doing,
Caulfield?
dude?
Bravo on your entry. I'm the art critic for Iris N magazine, and we would love to include you in a piece about future trendsetters in photography. I'll send you the details this week, if that's okay. Congratulations for your piece.
That was as easy.
Are you Max Caulfield? Bravo on your entry. I'm the art critic for Iris N magazine.
Bye.
We would love to include you.
Bye. Don't care. Blah blah blah.
I'll send you the details this week.
Yeah, you guys contact my guys, and we can
Congratulations for
have the
your
guys
piece.
go to dinner parties and date and shit, right? Such an artist. What a snob. Prince of Wales enjoying his hors d'oeuvres. Guest book?
It's great to read all these comments. Even the mean ones.
So inspiring. JDT. Not as good as last year's show, David Foy. Totally makes me want to start taking photographs, Adam B. The future of photography starts here. Lisa Simpson's. These heroes shows the path of last regret, Thomas Farber. I know, right? We're in danger. A great example of total surveillance, Anthony Case. Oh, Kaz? Their 50 minutes are almost up. John Doe. Thanks. This is so nice. Inspiring stuff, Steve. Oh, I don't have the Jane Doe t-shirt on me anymore, do I? Silly Walks, eh? Is this like a reference to Silly Walks?
That one is kind of silly.
Kind of silly as in Silly Walks, right? It's a Monty Python, isn't it?
I would love to have this on a shelf.
I would like this too, actually. This is cool.
I like. Oh, but imagine how much time it takes to make one sculpture.
Not as much as you think, actually. Getting mindset is one thing. That's cute. Are you Lisa Simpson?
Aren't you from Blackwell Academy? I wanted to go there, but I didn't get in. They have such a cool program. I bet you're learning a lot.
Yeah.
Aren't you from Blackwell Academy? I wanted to go there, but I didn't get
Blind
in.
child,
They have such
people
a
in
cool
army,
program. I bet you're learning a lot.
homeless, washing, graffiti, okay. Just having a little bit of a peruse or a browse or a promenade.
Look at this print. The depth of field, the colors. Look at the bokeh shape. This was definitely shot with a medium format camera using a Leica 35mm lens. You can definitely find out those details. The story of a photo if you know how to look at all the details of a picture.
Oh, this is so interesting, Matthew. I didn't think you knew about all this.
When I was younger, I did a lot of photography studies. Didn't I tell you about it, Emma? I was quite good at it, actually, but I decided to drop photography to do a real paying job. Anyway, it is interesting to be here, and you're lucky to be with me here. I can share all this with you.
Dad? The label says that this is a print from a disposable camera. What are you talking about?
Yes, of course. I was meaning a Leica disposable camera. Yes, yes. And don't contradict me anyway.
Whatever.
When you become an artist in the end of your life, like this guy, he's probably an artist, a sandwich artist, working at Subway.
Be cool, Max. Smile and don't say anything stupid.
I almost hope that was the meme of like the photogenic guy. I like this one. Jesus. 2 sec. There we go. There we go.
Like, I do not understand art.
I do not understand. Another southerner, I suppose. I do not understand art. Champagne.
Champagne makes me think of
Chocolat.
Chloe getting busted with that wine.
I can speak to him if I want to leave, I suppose.
Young and grunge. He'll think about those days for the rest of his life in prison.
Oh, this is him as he was younger, I suppose. It's Mr. Jefferson getting arrested. Hors d'oeuvres for any
I guess I have to get used to the idea of fancy food I don't want to eat.
It's cheese on a biscuit. I do not understand art, but this glass champagne make me understand everything, honey. This guy looks like he really needs to go to the toilet.
I know it's kind of simple, but I find this haunting.
Right? The instant print makes it look timeless. Nostalgic melancholy. A
Who's
teenage
the
girl.
artist?
I think it's for some contest.
That's cool. Seems pretty mature.
Snob. I like this dude.
Oh, hey, you're the one who entered the self-portrait. Or actually, do you call it a selfie? Anyway, I was very impressed about how you subverted it to make all of your photo subjects the focus. Oh, very smart.
This scene is so long and boring, that is true, but it's worth it. I think we've seen that twice. Like, who's you guys' everyday hero?
How do these galleries afford to rent here?
Because we have Prick doing money laundering is coming through and buying expensive art for fake money so they can roll it back into society.
This makes me feel so sad, like I was back in high school. Usually these kind of contests, they put me to sleep, but I like how this show is about specific actions, you know, not just abstractions. The Zeitgeist is doing some unique stuff this year.
I always get so inspired whenever I come here.
I always get so
Hey,
inspired.
I love your shot. I just wanted to say congratulations, and
There's
I
my
hope
shot
you
over
get
there.
a lot more attention.
Everyday hero.
Get set if I wanted to.
I can't believe I'm in San Francisco. How can I process this after all the death I've seen this week?
I think it's more or less sitting down and actually
I wish
like
Chloe was here with me now.
listen to her thoughts about all of
Without
this.
her, I couldn't have fought Jefferson.
In this timeline, you
And
didn't
she
really.
always pushed me to not be shy about my photos. Even if that feels so trivial after what happened with Rachel and Kate.
Well, unfortunately, we were not able to save.
How much would you pay
Rachel.
for that?
I'm not gonna go into the stuff about money in this, man. How about you?
Well, I have to say, this is the best everyday hero show I've seen since it began. All the pictures say a lot about our times. Bravo.
We already know what's going in his mind, eh? Douche.
Excuse me, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved your photograph. I've seen a lot today, but there's something powerful and understated in yours. I can't wait to see much more of your work in the future.
This reminds me of that Robin Williams movie where he's a homeless guy in New York. What's that name again, Mickey? You remember the name of that movie, right? A picture right there. Everyone seemed to love that the most.
Bad exposure, bad framing, bad picture. I could have done this so much better.
Critics. I don't think that was Victoria, no. Victoria sounds
God,
different.
I love art.
Is that the only thing you like there?
You must be the everyday hero from Blackwell. My name is Lauren
Oh,
Francis, and I run the media department at Detroit School of Visual Arts. I'd love to talk about you being a residency next spring. Don't say anything to Principal Wells yet.
It's a movie where Robin Williams is a homeless person. Someone who knew him's trying to help him and so on, but he's kind of lost his mind a little bit. And they end up with both him and the main character running around naked in New York Park.
Pictures. Sorry, I don't know your name, but I saw your picture in the gallery brochure, and I just wanted to let you know how cool your entry was.
It's cool, dude.
Hi, and there she is to save the day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
Kingfisher, probably, yeah. Oh no, nosebleed. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. You didn't save us, Max.
Chloe! Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay.
Your
jet lag.
nose.
High altitude. Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no.
Oh shit, I knew
Chloe,
this.
Where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
So, Arcadia Bay was ripped from time.
Oh my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit.
Duh, I told you that.
Die. Arcadia Bay's
Did we
gonna be
run down?
destroyed.
So we have a couple
There has to
things
be a
we can
way to
do.
stop this. For good.
So either we can talk to Principal Wells about it, or we can use our photo to go back to that day and do everything again. Oh, I forgot to talk to you, dude.
No fucking way. Chloe can't die again. I have to save her.
Zoom zoom. I think this will be the end of us just doing all of this.
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Sorry, but
Leave us alone, dude. Excuse me. Okay. Back to here, and we need to do everything again.
oh, shit. Oh, my head.
Look at her eyes, too.
What is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart.
Oops, there goes
What am I
sanity.
doing
Back
to
to
die?
reality.
I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco.
Steer the picture.
Simple.
Let Victoria be the one to
Sorry,
go.
San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
I just went fuck my selfie. I hope talking to that homeless lady and telling her about like staying clear and watching for the sky and shit would help her. So that like Victoria. What was that? So we're back here again. Was that my notebook? Oh no, we're back here again. Ah, shit.
Oh, fuck. God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
You forgot to
say, Max.
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
eat shit and die or fuck you. The two best decisions. I cannot choose. Both.
Fuck you. Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem.
Victoria's not here.
I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh, as if you care.
6 foot under, yeah.
Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little
I killed her by warning her by Nathan.
He burned my diary.
What?
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something
different about me.
Weird going on with you.
But...
Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Oh, Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth.
He took away.
At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this.
Enter step douche, I hope.
You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
My foot is loose though.
Please, don't do this.
As if begging is gonna help. There's nothing we can do really. We can kick his arm.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
I guess we'll do this as much as we can until we can no longer do this, right?
I promise.
Show what we could have done here.
At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please.
Too early, I suppose.
Don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
Yeah. I thought so. Yell out.
David.
And I promise you,
but
no more nosebleeds.
What about Katie?
Wait, hold on. Can I?
Oh, sorry, Victoria. I
Can I
mean.
please ask you for one last request?
Oh.
You got me, Max.
Max. How can I deny that face?
Play some music.
Could you please at least play some music so I can drift away?
Even at the end, you're still a dreamer, Max. That's a nice
Now he
trait.
can't hear David coming in. Cause I'm a dreamer. Dreaming at all.
Hold it!
What?
I guess that was not the correct thing to do.
And I promise you, no more nosebleed.
Some water? Yes, I guess.
Excuse me, but my throat is scratchy. Can I please have some water?
Of course. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
Why is he red on his wrist? Or like not his wrist, but the back of his hand? Is it because he was laying down or something? Keep it in your mouth and spit it at him.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
Time to shut the fuck up, okay?
Go night night. We gonna go night night.
Bad timing, Max. Too early.
Oh. We gotta go night night. Oh, this is freaky, but let's get through this.
Bad timing, Max. Too early. Bad timing, Max. Too early.
What happened now?
I can't stretch time anymore. Bad timing, Max. Too early.
What just happened?
Bad timing, Max. Too early.
I think we broke it. Did we break it? I think we broke it. Oh no. Did we break it? Is this supposed to happen? Let's reload from last checkpoint.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck, indeed.
No. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Too much We got an hernia.
You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway.
We have our footloose now.
My
We got footloose. Footloose. Eat shit and die.
Eat shit and die.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. Oh, I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh, as if you care.
So Chloe's dead. Victoria's dead.
Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift.
Too bad we don't really know if there's a way to like
destroyed
sort
your
it
own
out
beautiful
properly.
photograph.
If there's like a perfect ending. I suppose there is.
Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary. That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week.
With my diary because I ripped apart a proper
Weird
picture,
going on
right?
with you. Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Oh, Max, it's an honor working with you.
Nice
on these
Caulfield, and
final
about
sessions.
time too.
I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The
Who's he
loss
sharing these pictures with?
of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Were they talking about making a movie out of this?
Please, don't do this.
Dark web, maybe, possible, yeah. Or if he just wants it for his own perverse glances, right? I guess some waiter will want to pay a lot of money for that.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
Because I don't think he gets off on it. I think he gets off on the taking the pictures himself. Nothing else.
David! No, David! No!
Jesus. David Madsen. He's out cold. Good. I always hated that fascist fuck. Everybody at Blackwell did, right, Max? Okay. Let's try this one last time.
I was wondering if anything would happen if we actually didn't do anything there.
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Did it go
Wait,
max power?
Hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Turn off the lights not going to be good for Madsen. One last picture? Let's try that one.
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me.
Framed. I got an achievement for that.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
Need to wait for the right moment, right? Too early. Or too late.
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on.
Picture, click, click, snap, snap.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
Needs to take it in a moment before he
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
Get the camera next to you!
Nice one.
No gun, no balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me.
Okay, let's try that again.
Jefferson,
it's over. You are not going to stop.
Hiding a gun over there.
To stop me.
Grab your gun now.
Got it.
Too late.
Jefferson, it's
David,
over.
kick that table.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You are not going to
Grab
stop.
that bottle.
What were you just standing there for?
Stop me.
Diva, subscribe. Welcome to the worst Simon ever. Madison going ape.
Max, are you okay? Are you all right? Can you move?
Thank you for the
Yes.
subscription, Diva. Hello.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here.
Kick
Let's
him
wrap
again.
up this son of a bitch first.
Do not shoot him though. Oh, in the kisser.
He won't be
Ow,
going
right in the
anywhere when
kisser.
he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment.
Click. Sharfie.
Save Chloe. He
Can-
burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren, yes, I can use that picture he took of us.
Oh yeah.
Shit, no signal.
Our keys.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
Oh shit. Ah shit.
Good.
Just looking at that makes me want to vomit.
Studio.
I want to hate looking at me like that.
That's nasty.
Damn. Jefferson torched everything. Now the only photo I can get is the one Warren took.
I had no idea he
That's
was
Rachel's bracelet.
Oh.
Victoria's bracelet.
That's Victoria's bracelet.
Maybe as a memento?
I bet Jefferson was going to use... I can still feel those straps.
Talk to Davey, who think he's in the Navy. La di da di di da.
What the hell is this place?
Jefferson looks so pathetic now.
He's always been pathetic.
David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Does he even know
Jefferson
about Chloe?
Was going to kill me. Like he did to Victoria Chase.
Oh, no. I
Oh,
always
no.
suspected that son of a bitch.
You suspected
You
everything?
kind of suspected everybody.
Yes, and this is what I get for wasting all those hours on the Prescotts. I set my sights
Prescotts.
too wide. Lack of focus.
I know the feeling.
Well, you still
Dave
had
is
the
a
right
hero.
idea to tell the principal that Jefferson acted shady around Kate Marsh. And Max, I treated Kate like shit. I know she's a good person, but I'm not. I hope I get to tell her that soon.
Kate was bullied?
Kate was bullied up to that roof. But it was still Nathan and Jefferson who put her there.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right in
I feel like I
nose,
missed
too.
something in the room.
I could have stopped him and Nathan if only I wasn't so stupid.
No. I told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. But he didn't
Hydrate
want
is a
to
good
believe
idea.
me. I should have been more loud.
We all make decisions we regret.
Num num.
But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe.
Chloe's dead,
And your
though.
investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
She learned from you.
Maybe she learned from you.
I think she only learned how to hate my guts.
You both had a tough start. And I know it wasn't easy.
60%
I'm not
proof.
gonna make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too.
You really did. That I actually noticed.
You saw how that went.
Oh, it's tough. You tried.
You tried. It's obvious you care. Even if your methods are...
Fucked up.
That's one way to put it.
I'm glad I stood up for you.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war.
I bet.
Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, is she...
You're spending
She
too much
would be
time here, I
proud
feel
of
like.
I just want to
It's
see her
wasteful
safe with her
conversation.
mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. I'll start by apologizing to Chloe.
Oh, he doesn't
I don't
know.
expect her to call me dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step douche. So, where is Chloe?
Oh no. Oh, if we tell this truth, I think he will kill Jefferson on the spot. If we hide the truth, kill, kill, kill.
David, Chloe is dead.
This isn't happening. You can't. No, God. Not Chloe.
Shit.
Max, are you sure? Are you...
Yes, I saw her. I saw Jefferson kill her in the junkyard last night.
Last night? When I was so close to finding out the truth?
Oh, he's gonna take it all on himself because of this.
I promised Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this? I never even told Chloe that I... God damn it!
Jesus, this is too real.
You killed my wife's child, you sick fucker! And you took away my stepdaughter?
David, wait!
Yeah, I think that's not how it's supposed to go down.
Max, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. What a mess. What have I done? All that time I wasted with surveillance. Chloe, I'm sorry.
I want to change this.
I failed you.
Oh, he's gonna do himself too.
My family.
You didn't fail. You did your best.
Max, you better get outside. You've seen enough of this room.
Hell no.
Thank you.
If we go outside, we hear another gunshot. This is not happening. He's not gonna be able to live with himself now, is he? Yeah, I think we're gonna skip that one. That is definitely not the truth he deserves. Yeah, I'm gonna hide that until he can go into a stable place, because with him dead, we have no proof that it is Jefferson.
Max, I'm sorry you had to be here.
All this expensive gear just for Sick bullshit. No more fucking guns.
Minibar in here?
So gross. I wonder if he charged that dumb. Every song you hear in jail will be torture. You'll never be free again. Frank isn't a bad person, but he can't be in denial about the drugs he provided.
It's a studio.
Oh, Chloe.
Chloe's necklace.
I'm gonna save you. For the last time.
Last time in forever.
Looks like Jefferson was planning a major No one would have looked for Nathan's body with this.
Los Angeles, California. Okay.
Jefferson had plenty of women who would have totally posed for him. But he didn't want to give his subjects a choice.
We can leave? That's a choice.
Nobody will look at Jefferson's work the same.
Max, I'm sorry you had to be here.
What would happen if he just left? Because we can hide the truth about Chloe, or we can just leave.
David Madsen is on the case. He's still...
Place.
Jefferson...
Oh, I always...
You kind of suspected
Everything
everybody.
kill.
Yes,
He wants
and this
to.
is what I get for wasting all those hours on the Prescotts. I set my sights too wide. Lack of focus.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I suppose it will mess him up, but
and
I thought we
Max.
could fix it.
I treat...
Kate was... Jefferson...
That pervert...
No.
We're gonna hide the truth about Chloe and see what
We all
happens
make
then.
mis-
Learn from you.
Maybe she...
I think...
You both had a...
I'm not gonna make any...
Are we able
I
to
tried
use
be a good
pictures from a
father,
phone
too.
though? Oh, he's tough.
Chloe's tough. Just like you.
I'm glad we have something in common.
I'm glad I stood...
I try not to...
And you say...
I just want to... So, where is Chloe?
What happens if you hide it? Does he know?
David, she was pretty stressed out, so, she went to go, medicate before I ended up in here. So, she's okay.
Oh, thank God. For once, I'm happy Chloe's a stoner.
David, I have to go outside and get some real air and use my phone.
Of course. Go on, Max.
Oh, okay.
You're a brave soldier.
I suppose so, yeah.
I'm glad Chloe has a best friend like you.
The waiter?
Go
Joyce?
on now. You've seen enough of this room. Okay, teacher. Let's see what kind of photo evidence you shit all over this computer.
You're not getting away with this, Jefferson.
Oh, no. No.
There's no way I'm leaving your necklace here.
I'm thinking if we leave the necklace there, he will find it and he will put two and two together, right?
You're fucked, Jefferson.
Yeah, if we I wasn't able to pick up that necklace before, but I was thinking that if we left the necklace here, he will see the necklace and he will understand that, yeah, this happened. That was Kate on the screensaver. Yes, it was. I want to take Victoria's bracelet with me too.
Rachel. How could anyone...
That's Victoria's bracelet.
Or Kate, Victoria's bracelet.
I bet Jefferson was going to use that to frame Nathan.
God damn you.
I feel like I'm missing something. I should have done something, or something can happen. Still. What if he gets loose while we're alone and he knocks out...
Sick and evil.
Knocks out David. Right? That duct taped him up a little bit extra.
Jefferson, you're lucky the cops are getting you in one piece.
I don't want to play this. Overwatch so much gameplay of it that I don't think I'll make the wrong choices. Well, you think so, but it's very easy to make the wrong ones.
He deserves it.
It's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Fry for this.
I'm certain that if I leave, he's gonna get up and get away, kill Madsen. All right, let's
Holy shit. This storm is real. I need to
You need a
find-
photo.
Yes. Warren, can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales
He
Diner.
probably does.
Trapped in here with Joyce thanks to this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm is getting smaller. I'm kind of scared.
That's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. Just hold on.
Can we drive? Do we know how to drive? To be honest, David shouldn't be leaving me alone. We should be getting police involved right now. Well, you learn is one thing, not everyone learns.
I Trust Limbo have been warning you people for years that our culture of sin and entitlement would lead to God striking us down. And
Why are you listening to
I'm
this?
the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now, goddammit, before I pay all those taxes!
Have Warren texting? Not texting, drive, dude.
You have one new message. Message received yesterday at 9 p.m.
Max, it's Nathan.
It's Nathan.
I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me. Mr. Jefferson is coming for me now. All this shit will be over soon. Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next. Sorry.
Nathan's gone too. Everyone's gone. Man, like I realized way too late that I should be nice to him. Like, I realized very early on that he was not a strong character, that he was someone was using him. It was someone pulling his strings. But I never actually did anything to help him or talk to him, I feel. I guess this is where we walk on foot. Suppose so, yeah. Ooh. That's strong. We need that she's able to open the door, man. That's different. Strong Max. Wow. Barely moving, that's true. Get down on it. We need that photo. Oh, sorry, yeah, that picture.
Hurry up. Hey, that guy's trapped. Death is everywhere. It's following
Ooh.
me.
Dead bodies everywhere. There's a trucker dude.
Can you please? Oh, Lord. Thanks, kid.
Are you okay?
Once I get the hell out of here. I've been hauling loads for way too long in this shithole town.
You better go now.
The trucker guy from
Coming back here.
Bye Bye
No
Trevor.
thanks. I have to find a friend.
You go, girl. You go.
Trevor? Where was Trevor? If you did good things enough at this point, you can save everyone. Okay, so this is like redemption for being mean to people, I suppose. Let's see, what's his name? Evan.
Robert Kappa, eat your...
Evan, do you see that tornado? Get the hell out of here.
Max, there's no way I can pass up these images. Just look at it.
This is the
You
end.
can't take a picture
It's
when you're
all
dead.
over now.
Now move your ass.
Okay, if you insist.
Man, that was a...
Whoa, Max, you do know things. I'm such an idiot.
Only if you don't find a safe spot until this blows over, okay?
Now I better listen to the real everyday hero. Come with me.
I have to help somebody else first.
I couldn't remember him having such a baby voice. Did I still save this guy? Yeah, he's saved. This person was already dead. Evan. Is that Evan? No, that's not Evan. Is it? Evan was the guy I just sorted out. There's someone trapped in front of me here. There's a whale. Man, has this whale been been tossed all the way up here? There's someone there in the light.
Shit.
Alyssa!
needs help again.
Alyssa!
Help me get down!
Help me get down!
Alyssa, are you okay? Let me help you down.
Yes, please, Max. I don't want to die like this.
I did warn her.
Get me down. Help me get down, Max.
Get down, get down. Yeah, I have saved her every time.
Come on, Alyssa.
Run, Alyssa! All 3 times. I even got an achievement for that. My rescuing angel.
You did it, Max. Are you okay? Now I am. We need to get out of here.
Alyssa, you go on. I have to help.
I'm
other
wearing
people.
Chloe's necklace.
Damn.
I can see that now. How much you're wearing it.
Thank you, Alyssa.
Now we're even.
Even
Be
Steven.
careful out there.
Even Steven. Now we have, is that Frank? No.
Oh, I can't stand seeing
Didn't she say, like, help us or something? I don't think...
You're not dead! You're not!
Okay, that's not the same. Okay, I get it. Devin is still there. Now we need to save Alyssa again. Now you kill them both. What?
Please! Help me get down!
Get down, get down. There we go. The drawing here. Butterflies.
I can't think about all those children out there.
Please, please, please move! Please, God!
Oh,
They're
can't
dead.
stand seeing these bodies.
I thought that was someone else from our school. Entrance. Okay, so is that everything around here? Oh, see, it says, see the diner over there. It says die. That's Malice.
No, you're not dead! You're not!
Oh no. I feel like I haven't really checked everywhere yet. We saved the trucker, we saved Alyssa, we saved Evan. Anyone else we have forgotten? You saw something. What did you see? Dead people everywhere. There's a note on the yellow truck. This one? Oh, there's something.
Mystery solved. But nobody gets a reward.
Is that the cat guy? I'm returning your tablet. Oh, sorry, let's read that properly. I'm returning your tablet I basically stole from you. I saw it laying there with all those cat pics and I took it. I'm sorry for putting you through all this bullshit. I've been through a lot myself the past year and I'm jealous that you had all those cats. Nobody liked me here, so I thought it'd be funny to take your tablet. Things like these are why nobody likes me here. I wasn't sure if I could face you, so I wrote this note in case. Either way, your tablet is back. I hope I haven't caused you too much stress, and I hope you know how lucky you are to have so many cool cats in your life. I'm clearly not one. That is sweet. Like, mystery solved, definitely. I guess the only way now is through this burning building. Cannot interact with that lady, unfortunately.
How can I get out of here? If we can make it out of this, Chloe. This makes me so sad.
Sprinkler.
Okay, I just need to switch on the electricity to activate the sprinkler.
Down, get down. Hey, dude. What are you doing in there? Which Silly killed the fisherman. The funny scene, what? When Silly killed the fisherman? When did I kill the fisherman? Yo, dude. Oh no! I killed the fisherman, dude. That's not how you're supposed.
No more storms.
Just now, I didn't even notice.
Breathe. I need air.
All right.
Please, 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 please.
Dumbass.
You should get out of here.
The whole town is dying.
Yeah.
To the diner over there.
Danger. That's what it is. Danger. Save the fisherman. I think there's nothing else here. Who else? Oh man, that's a lot of havoc. And still people like to live in California, right? This is Ontario though. Is it Ontario? No, it's Oregon. Do die. It tells. Anything else here? Oh yeah, the lady on the backside.
No need to go there now.
Don't forget to get your water. Now how do I stop this? I don't really know how to stop that. Climb in.
No need to go there now.
I'm in through the window, I suppose. Yoo-hoo! I'm in where? I cannot even get up to the door. I don't think I actually reacted to going boom yet. Here we go.
Yes.
There we go.
I wish life was back to simple eggs and bacon.
Egg and bacon. Well.
Look at that. This tornado might be the end of the world.
Ka-ching!
But not if I can change it.
I wonder what happened to the lady though.
Not
Welcome to Pan Estate. That's Prescott stuff, right? Warren's car. Hello.
Warren's car is about the only thing left alone. Good.
It will still go boom. All your horses, I'll get there.
That train could have derailed into the diner.
You go boom, we can always like zoom back. You can see Warren there. I'm trying to figure out where that homeless lady is. Homeless spot, there we go.
Oh, she's not here.
Oh, she's out
in
there.
the shelter. I never even asked her name.
Evacuation. Once again, this is not a test.
Once again, this is not a test.
Has been issued for for Arcadia Bay and surrounding counties.
Go get him, Juliet.
The emergency broadcast system
What's that?
is now in effect.
Go get him, Juliet.
Blackwell bullying. As a student of Blackwell Academy, I'm torn in writing this essay. I love my school and the education it has provided, but at the same time, I have to use my critical thinking abilities as a budding journalist. So when I report that Blackwell has a problem, it's not at any glee or agenda. In fact, this problem reflects a disturbing national trend. In short, there are bullies at schools, and they are us. Continue at the next page.
Trust me, I'm trying to figure out how. I swear.
And I wonder if you will find Frank.
Max.
Oh, there's Frank.
Oh, Max. Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. What about you guys?
The 2 Whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado.
Hey, Frankie.
Poor Officer Barry and all those people out
I know.
there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Lauren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce. But it's all
I
we
think
have.
I hugged him. I don't think we kissed.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so
I think we
stupid.
hugged.
Should have seen it coming.
So glad everybody is safe here. But
Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Frank,
Where's the dog?
I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, makes 2 of us. Now, if only I had Rachel back. Now, Max, what about that info I gave you? Did you and Chloe find out what happened to her?
I think this will devastate him.
I don't know how to say this, so I just will. Rachel is dead.
God, no, please. Please, no, not Rachel. She can't fucking be. Are you sure? I mean, how do you know?
We used the names you gave us to track down a farmhouse. My professor, Mark
You'll
Jefferson,
blame him that we made
has
her
this
OD.
creepy photo torture room. And we found out he was using Nathan Prescott to drug and
Oh,
photograph
okay, I
Blackwell
see.
students.
Prescott? Fuck! Fuck, I knew it! I should never have hooked up with that sick punk! Pompidou hated him! Yeah, you saw Rachel.
Yes?
Yes. I wish I didn't. I'm so sorry, Frank. Nathan wanted to impress
Yeah, that is
Jefferson,
true.
and he killed her.
How? How did he kill her?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. She deserves her peace now.
Where is this motherfucker Jefferson?
He's going to jail. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Yeah, what about Pompidou?
Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max. I know she was too young. I expect her to leave me, just not how it happened. I would never have stopped her from going after her dreams.
I know.
I know. She obviously cared about you, Frank.
Rachel cared about a lot of people. Especially Chloe. But, now I see why Rachel...
Well, we
dug her.
didn't talk about...
And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that
We
shit.
didn't talk about
went
her
through.
overdosing.
Chloe would appreciate that.
You know, the one time I met my dad, the bastard quoted the Bible and said he wanted to enter his house justified.
He wouldn't
In other
open
words,
up to you.
To do
Yeah.
the right thing. Me too. And maybe you're helping me get there, Max. Don't get me wrong, kid. I still think you're weird. But you're cool.
Now, did we do the correct thing here?
Can't seem to escape the 2 Whales.
One thing is that we told her that something happened, but we didn't tell her there was... Well, there's
I was
Pompidou.
just about to drive to Los Angeles, too.
At least Frank still has Pompidou at his side.
Like, I could say, I don't think I will. I said I could change that, and I could change that we didn't know what happened to Rachel. But will he find out? Yeah, I spent this whole game trying to keep Pompidou from being harmed.
Makes two of... Now, Max, what about that?
We don't know.
I'm sorry. We had no time to investigate.
I think I did the right thing too, but he will still think
slow.
he's to blame, right?
Look, I need a rest now. I'm wiped out. Like Arcadia Bay. I just hope Rachel's far away. Laying in the sun. Happy. Thanks for trying, Max. So I guess we just wait for the Lord to lift us up. Or not.
And he didn't open up to me, so yeah. I think I'm gonna go with what I did, actually. I think I'm gonna go with what I did. He'll know Rachel is gone. He can move forward with his life.
Sorry.
Makes... Now, Max.
He's dead?
We used...
Prescott?
God, what was that?
No, I didn't. But Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson, and I know he killed her.
How? Where is this
He's going...
I can't remember what that middle section there was. I'm actually gonna...
I know. Neither would Chloe.
I knew Chloe.
You can talk to Joyce next and Warren last. That's what I was planning on doing.
I was jealous, but
Chloe would have...
You know, the one time. Don't get me...
You heard about all this before, but... I think... I don't know if I did the right thing in the middle there. The yes and no question. I skipped a little bit too quickly. I do apologize for going back and forward a lot.
Sorry.
No, I'm just...
Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go
I
help
also need
this
to
other gentleman.
apologize because my
Frank,
my stream
so
is
glad you're
skipping
here.
a little bit right now. It seems like my internet's been bad since
Now,
yesterday.
Max, what about that info I gave you?
I do hope that
Did you and Chloe
won't be
find
too
out what
bad.
happened to her?
Rachel's dead.
We used the name...
Prescott? Fuck, I knew it! I should never have hooked up with that sick...
I know, my internet's being buggy.
Pompidou
It's
hated
been like that since yesterday. Let's hope it quiets down.
You saw Rachel.
Did we see her? Yes.
Yes.
How?
It doesn't matter. She deserves
Yeah, that's
her
the
peace.
one, yeah.
Where is it?
He's going...
There we go, now we can talk to Joyce. We know he liked her. Open about his father.
Chloe would appreciate...
You know, the one time I met my dad. Don't get me...
Now we talk to Joyce. Hi, Joyce.
Come on, Max. Let's talk over here and give Frank some rest and space.
Joyce, how are you doing?
Just when I think I've already been through the ringer. Where's Chloe?
She's safe. We'll say that.
Safe, Joyce. She just sent me a text before my phone died.
Oh, thank God. I was torturing myself before you showed up. Oh, God, if something happened to Chloe while I ended up stuck at this diner again.
I'm sorry about all this, Joyce.
Don't be, honey.
You're gonna go back and
like you whipped up this
save
tornado
Chloe.
on your
That's for
own.
sure.
I mean, I'm also sorry about everything with David.
You don't have control over any of that. David is an adult, and he has a lot more age and experience under his belt. Even if he doesn't always show it.
Not against you.
Well, I didn't mean to take David's side against you or Chloe.
I know you try to see the good side in everybody.
Yeah, the stream might be a little bit
needs
far
to try
behind
that
right
too,
now just because of the
that's
lag
not important
like that's
now.
happening. I do
just
apologize.
Want our lives to be normal again.
Let's
With
hope
all
it
the shit
stables
going
out in
on
a little
this
bit.
week, I think you're right. And look at me, trying to keep my family together. Again.
Joyce, you've gone through so much for Chloe and David. If you were my mom, I would be so proud.
Oh, sweetie, thank you. But your parents should be prouder of you.
As a warrior, you have no
Even
more
David
choice.
told
Yeah,
me
that's
how
true.
tough he thinks you are. And he doesn't give out many compliments, as you know.
David's a hero.
David is a real hero. I don't know what he's gone through in the war, but I can imagine. And he even showed me how to find my own strength under extreme conditions.
I am so glad to hear you say that, Max. I know he's not always an easy person to defend. Most people only see him at his worst. You've seen him at his best. And that's the man I want in my life.
The man both you and Chloe deserve at the moment.
I can't seem to escape the two whales.
Yeah, I think that's it, and let's talk to Warren.
Jesus, this is not where I want to die.
First aid kit.
Good job, Warren. I hope those supplies are enough.
Mayo. Thought it was mustard. I think that's all we can do for right now. We saved the homeless lady at least. I like the 3D chicken. Man, there are some really good t-shirts in this game.
But I'm so glad to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado. Just for one photograph? I mean, I know you didn't come for me.
Really?
Warren, I came for all of you. Just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah. You're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do. You should probably
The
tell
mouth,
me quick.
the mouth
I had
of
a vision in
doesn't.
Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the
Breathy
bathroom
voice. It's
and
so
saw
dull.
my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa. Is that all?
I started a storm while I killed Chloe. He killed Chloe.
I have to go back in time. Jefferson already killed Chloe. I can't let that happen.
Yeah, I know it's my
have to
internet. I do
something,
apologize.
Max, going back in time is what caused the storm.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory. What happened with Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
I don't want to
He used
do
Nathan
another
to get drugs and money for him.
assortment.
Jefferson
Luckily, though,
tied me up and dosed me with some drug and took sick photos of me. It was so horrible.
Max.
it's funny how the
so
facial
sorry you had to
animation is
go
still
through all
working on
that. You're
Max.
the bravest person I've ever known. You know, I want to kill that son of a bitch. Where is he?
Busted. History. Which I need to change fast to make it right again. Is that bad?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you reversed or alter time, maybe you caused a chain reaction. Even in the environment.
More time together.
Warren,
I know this all sounds insane, but you're the only other person who I can count on now. I wish we had more time together. Do you believe me?
Max, of course I believe you. You're the most amazing person I've ever met.
Maybe we'll just keep it like this.
I'm glad you trust me.
Always. I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole, you're part of something bigger. I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this.
We don't know,
This-
that's
I
true.
don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always.
I kind of wanted to do change,
Chloe?
like talk less
I
about
can't
Chloe and
lose
so
you.
on. It's me. One thing though with the internet and all that, luckily we are moving within a month. I think around the 14th or the 18th next month we are moving to a new place. The internet's already been set up for us to get shit started that weekend, so hopefully we won't have these problematic incidents coming in the future.
Hey, be careful out there.
He needs it.
For luck.
Just in
Milady.
case we don't get out of this, I wanted to say,
I know, Warren.
of course you do.
Well, I'm not too
I'm gonna make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
I'm not too fed about the decision now because we hooked up Brooke with Daniel now, right?
I can't seem to escape
At
the
least I
TV.
kissed Warren once. To let him know how I feel.
Zoom zoom.
Welcome to the end of the world, ladies.
Yeah, lady. Oh, that's when he's drunk. Yeah. So this is the night we got kidnapped.
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I
I'll
guess
tell
you need
her.
to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now. He's gonna
Sorry,
pay for what
Warren.
he did to Rachel.
Aw.
Let's go now. Chloe, wait, listen. I can walk and listen, okay?
Stop and listen for once.
Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're
Hey, Wayne.
supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch
It's
Nathan
Foamy the
Kress
Squirrel.
tries
Yes,
taking
it
me
is.
down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer. We
No.
saw the proof. Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead.
Nathan is dead. And you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Jefferson decided Jefferson killed him. Jefferson hurt me. That will make her react, right? Cream cheese. Jefferson hurt me.
Chloe. Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not that way.
Not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again.
We need to trust Step
I
Douche.
know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
Oh, I fucked up. Terrible choice. Like, now it's gonna come to that point where I was grimming last episode with us in the alternate universe trying to fix her dad. I fucked up. Terrible choice. Let's go with I fucked up.
I fucked up, Chloe. I wanted to make things right, but everything turned out wrong.
Max, what the hell are you talking about?
Seems like you have no choice here, but let's...
Nothing. I mean, whenever I use my rewind, I create new timelines.
I don't want to talk to her about
new
that.
destinies.
Then you can't be sure of anything. That's why I'm going to take out Jefferson. That will be our reality.
No, Chloe, hold on.
Is it forcing me?
You almost had her, Max.
Are they forcing me to talk about that shit?
Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make...
Nathan is dead.
Nathan, that fucker is... Because... Will you please tell me...
Jefferson hurt me.
Chloe.
No, we are not in the beginning. We are right in the beginning of... end of last episode.
I was tied up in his bunker.
No, we're in episode 4 right now.
No idea what hell I went through to get... No, not this way. Chloe, I can't...
It's where we,
everything if
no, it's
all
episode
I'm gonna
4.
do is just break it over and over.
It is where we warn Victoria Chase,
I know
where
how this
Mark
is gonna
Jefferson
turn
has his
out, and
speech, and then
I'm
we
afraid
end
I'm
up
fucking up all these
going
alternate
to...
realities.
We're going
Wait,
after
alternate realities?
Nathan right now.
What do you mean, Max?
Very close to
What
the
did
end
you
of
do?
episode 4. Terrible choice.
Chloe, I'm gonna tell you the truth, no matter what. I changed your past, and I had to make a terrible choice, and
That is wrong. I fucked up.
Max.
That's wrong.
Please tell me.
She's gonna be mad at me.
I won't be mad at you.
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain.
This is
You
a
were
wrong choice.
Slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. But Chloe, there was no way I could do that. I had to return to this timeline.
I'll have some faith in
see
Chloe.
you again. I had to.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse
Okay, so it was a better choice then.
But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation?
Hell
Nobody
no.
would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
No, we call
course
David.
not. If we tell David, he'll believe us, and he can actually stop him. Right?
Is that why you stuck up for him? Because you think he can help us? Really?
David saved me. David cares about us. David saved me.
Chloe, David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the dark room, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you, but I'm so grateful David was there.
Well, she didn't
So
call
what's
him
your
step
plan?
douche.
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
I paused. I think I saved it. Is everyone here? Are we still Gucci? The Gucci fam? I think the Gucci fam. No one's here. Okay, I'll play by myself. Okay, so all we saw so far is just pictures changing. We saw the junkyard changing into police being police storming Jefferson. We saw all that shit. Now we're gonna see that the big changes.
Oh, Chloe! I see that the real Max is back. So how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're alive. You're alive. Oh, both of us. I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. It worked.
What are we doing here, though?
It worked. You're with me again. Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And I traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it.
Oh, we probably need to get up to the
I
lighthouse.
don't blame you for wanting me out of your life.
That's what our vision told us, right?
Come on. I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcadia Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time. Nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring.
Debris.
Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously or something. I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure.
It went a little bit too over special. That's for sure.
It didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you...
Yeah, it's just temporary though. We
powers
will
wouldn't
fix it at
even
some point.
Exist. And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history. I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber. Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. It's coming closer. Ugh, I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because
No
of
nosebleed
me.
though.
Stop it. Stop beating
No
yourself
nosebleed.
up, okay? We've both paid our dues already on that. God, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge.
You're very late.
Our revenge.
You're very late, Karinas.
The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on.
What? Chloe.
I've got your back, Max.
There's no movie of this game was... What?
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm
But he
back
could be
in
talking about
class.
photography as he
What the hell?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory
I
and our
have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again.
To shadow,
This might be hell.
Some Michael Hitchcock shit coming on right now.
Can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly
this is
captured the
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane
Be
Arbus.
calm and don't freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity.
That's birds, right?
What's going on?
And frankly, it's bullshit.
Nobody even cares?
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though,
Boyd.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Everybody's gone now.
What the hell?
Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, hopefully everything is gonna get better as soon as we move to a new place.
Oh, that's too creepy.
What's this doing here?
You didn't die, Kate. You're alive.
Want to die, want to die, want to die, want to die.
Not yet, you bastard.
Actually, if you're reading this, it means you're dead, Mr. Jefferson XOXO. Jesus, no!
Holy shit. Look at all these dead birds. This can't be real.
That's alright. That's at least... It's the same. XOXO.
That's awful.
What the?
That's... me?
That's
Are you
her.
kidding?
Okay, this is getting surreal, messed up, I don't know. You know the name sounds... You talking about Bueller or Kutcher or Alfred Hitchcock? Look at all the birds. The birds are not chirping. Now what else can we look at?
Oh no.
The lighthouse exploded.
Rachel didn't deserve anything.
Oh no. No. That's not what I expected at all. That's cool, but I didn't expect it at all.
I'm not going to take the bait.
Everyday zeros. Now, where are we going?
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so happy together. Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way.
Thanks for killing Chloe, our darkroom. My selfies are shit. I love you, Mr. Jefferson. You want me to do I love you, Mr. Jefferson? Am I gonna kiss him? I love you.
I've been dreaming of the day when you would finally tell me. I love you, Mr. Jefferson.
Call me Mark. We need to play catch up on all the time we've wasted. Especially since there's nobody left in your life. I love you too, Max.
This can't be real. I don't believe it.
I don't like that. Oh, we're in the dormitories. Is that Kate? Here, Katie, Katie, Katie. Our Katie. That's Victoria's room. Don't mind me, Katie. I'm just gonna go for the bathroom. Is that no? That's Kate. This is Rachel and Kay, right? Well, being Jesus. That's her hospital clothing. Bye. That's Kate.
Hey, Kate. Max,
Hi.
why did you stop me from jumping? What kind of friend are you? You never understood me or what happened to me. Now my family will never leave me alone. And that means I'll always be alone. Thanks to you.
Kate, that's not true. I've always been your friend.
Nope. 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 Mm-mm. Let me the fuck out. Will bang for Jesus. I could go to the other rooms now. Hello? Am I stuck now?
There's gotta be a key here. Find it, Max.
Gotta be key here. Gotta find him, Max. The toilet. We've never been into the toilet before.
Forgot all about you, little buddy. Release the keys.
Release the keys! What our bedroom?
Well, you could look for the key, just in case.
That's Chloe. Fly, my pretties, fly. Let's try the bathroom. We've actually never been in there. Nope.
Oh, Zero! Oh, well, why didn't you just tell me? How about I just give you the keys to my RV while I'm at it?
That's Frank. The fork. Oh, hello. Whale ho. That's nothing.
This hall never ends. I better find something.
Guess we're going in here. This is a hall that never ends. Yeah, this goes on and on, my friend.
Give me back my keys, bitch.
More beans. That was also Frank, I think. Not the keys. Yeah, I stole the car keys from Frank.
Okay, where did you last put those keys? Think. Oh, screw that.
What's that? Oh, screw that. Where's the keys?
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys.
108. So 2108. Is that my room? It's not my room. 108. 2108.
I am the key master.
I am the key master. Oh, she has my clothes. This is Rachel's clothes. With Rachel missing everywhere. This is the hole that
Rachel.
never ends.
She was my angel. After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned. Rachel saved my life. Rachel took my place. I'm glad she was there for you. 6 months ago, she just left Arcadia. Without a word. Without me. How do you know she disappeared? Maybe she wanted to explore a new life.
Kiwi.
Unlike you, she would have told me, okay? Something happened to her. Before Rachel left, she said she met somebody who changed her life.
Rachel Amber 204, this one. I'm Victoria Shays now. Blah blah blah. Bitch bitch. Bitch please. Fuck your selfie. You suck, Victoria.
Get the hell away from me, weirdo.
So this will be Victoria's room, right? This is Victoria.
I think she can hear us.
Victoria loves to D. Max again. Is this a... Yeah, so the Jane Doe. This is the first outfit we had. So I guess this is my room? Yeah, we see like all these selfies around. You know, like when you had like an old tape that, like tape cassette, that messed up a little bit. Okay, we're back. Mats, net mats, need it, map, so with it. Alrighty then. How do we get back out? Never. Cool. Cool. I see ya. Cool. Hey, Borb. Cool. Speak Norwegian for a whole minute. I'll do that. Nei, jeg prater helt akkurat som de her, vet du. Nei, Daniel. Nei. Leonard. Hvordan går det med Leonard? Med Nagol? Cool, Nagol. Nagol. Rost opp. Ned hos Ebnegenesneven. La oss se på plakaten her. Halloween party? Samuel. Leosmus. Det er ikke så fort bestemt. Det må være. Hva er et rådyr på gangen? Her er et rådyr. Hvor da? Hvor da? Det er inn her vi skal, kjøre. Morten i ba. Jeg så ikke rådyret. Snøtt med jord. Ikke noe spesielt der. Jeg tror vi må innom her og snakke med Chloe og dem. Det høres litt ut som Swedish Chef. Nei, det er sant. Da var vi ferdig her. That was messed up and weird. Let's never do that again.
Don't try to hide, Max. Get over here.
Get over here. Oh, we're in the art gallery.
Jefferson is coming after me again.
You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
Go fuck your selfie. Jelfie.
Please understand, Max. Max! Please understand, Max. The
Jelfie.
only place I can be my selfie is in the dark room.
The only place where I can be my selfie. What?
After everything I did for you, and you accuse me of making our sweet, naive Kate Marsh cry. Art is
I can only be my selfie with you. Well, there's Kate, me.
Max. Naive Kate
Turn in
Marsh
your photo, Max.
Art is supposed to make you cry.
Yeah, I just realized the picture. There's me. There's Kate. We never saw the pictures of Victoria.
What happened to your spark,
Go fuck
Max?
your selfie.
I thought I could be your professor. For life.
There's Rachel, I think. It's Kate again.
I realize now you'll never be an artist. Much Max. Max. I realize now you'll never be an artist. Much less a photographer. Come here, Max.
Come with me.
Class is dismissed.
Class is dismissed, Max. Oh, look at that. That's creepy.
Blackwell, this is Principal Wells, and I'm here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield.
Drop the mic on Max Caulfield, eh?
Attention. I regret
There's
to
the
announce
totem again.
that one of your fellow classmates, Maxine Caulfield, has died
There's Rachel.
under tragic circumstances that I promise to investigate after I get my drink on.
I don't know. After I get my drink on. You broke your
Will
ED
Max
Light game?
Caulfield
What?
please come to the dark room immediately?
Please come to the dark room immediately.
To the dark room now.
Like, so many games end up like this nowadays, which is weird. Because, like, they're okay.
Where are you? Max, come out to play. Hey!
Why Warren?
Max, come out to play. Come out to play.
Come out to play, eh? That is, that's a...
Hey, babe. Who wants to go ape?
That's a reference to a, horror movie. Come out and play, eh? Which movie is that again?
You dig my wheels, Max? Get in the car. I'll take you for a ride. Get in the car.
Oh, sh...
I
That's
knew I
Principal
should have
Wells?
given that scholarship to Victoria instead of Max.
Do you have a scarf I can borrow, Max?
Oh no, this is Warren's locker, what's this?
Give it up.
Wheelchair and think we're going to accommodate her every whim.
What's up?
Oh no, Jesus!
That is too weird.
That's creepy.
Fucking scary.
My spirit animal.
Take a photo of
Just
this.
in case I need evidence.
Too bad.
Max, imagine if we were in that dark room together. I have.
Light meter. Imagine if we were in the light room together. I have? Oh, here's Samuel.
You have a scarf I can borrow, Max?
Go fuck your scarf.
Samuel wants to make sure you never snoop around his room again. Come over here, young Max. You're my spirit animal.
You're my spirit animal, Max.
Too bad you didn't become friends with the Tabanga.
Hold on, Max.
With the Tabanga.
It's a Tabanga.
Max. She's no sick David Madsen on their ass.
And you end up destroying the town.
Well, I'm sorry, Tabanga. I've done that reference a few times during this playthrough, not gonna lie.
Could blame Miss Caulfield and finally get her kicked out of Blackwell.
That
She's a
Frank.
bad influence.
So the only...
Come on, Max. Just admit that you're jealous of my service record.
Well, that's David.
Admit it!
The only... Stop! Right now!
There's Nathan.
The only way...
Oh, crap.
Admit it!
Get over here!
Get over here.
What's my service record? Just admit that you're jealous of my
Come
service
out and play
Admit
it.
it!
I'm sure I've seen that before, yeah.
You'll ever get into the Vortex Club? It's... Stop, Max! Blackwell.
Maximilia's Maxorama.
Just admit.
There's Jefferson again.
Ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
That's
Those were my beans, Max. Those were my fucking beans.
Those were my beans, Max. Those were my fucking beans.
I sure hope you don't think we're buddies now.
Chloe is dead. You won't be distracted and
Those were my fucking beans. That is brilliant. I'm so glad they used that.
Me and Rachel are floating down here in the sewer. Come on.
Floating down here in the sewers. Okay, we'll lose the glasses. Oh, I'm getting used to new glasses, so it's weird to not use that right now. We're all floating down here. That's another horror movie reference.
Why are you looking at me?
Gotcha.
Rachel. Max. Rachel. Hey, Max.
How you doing?
Oh no. Bottles.
Rachel.
This might be hell.
Max.
We're all floating down here, Max.
Say hello to Rachel?
Max.
Oh, my eyes are hurting. It's Nathan again. Oh, the bottle thing again.
Well, these ones aren't too hard to find.
Do you want to say hello to Rachel? She's posing for me.
I'm getting used to new glasses, so these at the moment this is actually hurting my eyes.
You're taking a time out no matter what. If this is my nightmare, let me
Natural one in a stealth game. Natural bad, you mean?
Of course, this is where Chloe and Rachel used to hide from the world.
Rachel,
But I
Chloe.
can't hide for long. Whatever reality I'm in
Now
feels
that
like
Rachel's
a bad
dead,
dream.
it's time for you to die too, skank.
Skank. There's a bottle over there.
Max, you need to get high like Rachel.
Oh, when did I get bad bottle karma?
Bolrama.
Comedy gold, genius.
As
Is there
Nathan.
one more left?
Those were my fucking beans. I'm gonna put my glasses back on. Ooh, that kind of hurt. Beans, beans, beans.
Nobody ever helped me share my gift with you.
Fucking beans.
Now that Chloe is dead, it's gonna be you. Now that Chloe.
Please let that be the last one.
No, we have a few more actually, but blah 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 blah.
Oh man, you
What were we supposed to do with the bottles when we got all of them? Oh no!
I need proof that bottles were
My
activated
beans.
just in case.
And then we lived happily ever after, Mickey. Is that all the bottles? How many bottles do I need? Do I get an achievement if I get all of them, you think? Let's have a little bit of a gander, see if we find more of them. Haven't really been too much in the center, really. My beans.
Just because I'm mentally ill.
You need to
Max!
Just be.
Just because I'm
Max, there you are. Max. Max, you need to get high like Rachel. Want some
Bong
drugs?
bong.
Stop, Max!
I think I saw one.
Want some drugs? If you took some of my drugs, maybe you'd be alive. Hey, wait! Some of my drugs, maybe you'd be a lot happier.
Holy shit. I think that was all of the bottles, actually.
Get your bony ass over here. I'm gonna cut.
Max. You spilled my beans. My fucking beans, Max.
Gold! Genius!
I feel like I was able to pick something up there for a second.
Nobody ever helped me, Max. Especially you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I wish I could help. Not really. Bye-bye now. Got some of the bottles. Unless there's like a hidden one here somewhere. Very dark for me. Not my beans, Max. There was a bottle game we had earlier in the game, actually, that I think this comes from. What now? It starts snowing. I think that's all the bottles too. Made in Taiwan. We're in the snow globe. With the squirrel.
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
Oh, I know where we are.
Your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
Why did you always need to make like these games very freaky in the end?
Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales.
Squirrels are looking at me.
Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart.
Where am I?
Delicious grub for us
You
to
are
feast
ridiculous.
upon. You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys.
Here she is. I remember the snow globe being there.
Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Aha. You can't hide from me.
My own.
Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe.
Hey Max, would you say hi to Chloe and Joyce? Don't forget to remind them that you let me die. Good evening, young Max. The squirrels talk to me, but how can you? Samuel has no phone. Hi Max, Rachel Amber here. Just wanted to introduce myself. I'll be seeing you soon. Real soon. Bark bark, boof boof, ruff ruff. I'm a dog. Bitch, do not mess with Frank or me. You got any snakes? Max, I loved your photo shoot with Jefferson. He absolutely captured you. If you want, we can hang out and get high. Hi Max, this is your old pal Chloe. You left in a wheelchair in another reality. Did I thank you before you bailed to a new life? Not only did you blow off my request, you already jumped into another photo. How many fucking times have you abandoned me, hippie? Remember reading the a D&D Reddit post about this guy trying to sneak away from a two-headed ogre and wanted to go up and push him off a cliff. Natural one. He gently caresses him. The ogre goes to crush you. Natural one. Instead caresses you here. You use charm to make him drop you. You roll a natural 20. You start to flirt viciously. He tried to fail save, gets another natural 1. A few years later, you're married. Now you're running with a level 44 ogre and his half meg and a barbarian. What's the name of the kid?
Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
When
How long will this nightmare go on?
Goes on and on, my friend. This is the
I think you'd
flashback
be perfect
never
for my new
end.
photo series on retro grunge. You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Not Max, indeed.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh Christ, I know. And she never shuts up.
It's pajama
I'm
shorts.
so over her hipster bullshit.
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
Holy shit, Warren. Max is trying to play us both.
Guess she's not as innocent as she acts.
Not when she's trying to hook up with both of us.
I only want to go ape with you, Chloe.
Oh no, never say that to anyone. Never go ape. Try to say I want to go ape with you.
You're a sexy bitch. Why hang out with Max, huh?
Boredom.
It's because you
Plus,
kissed both.
She's like my personal puppet.
Probably, yeah.
That. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
You want a party?
Oh shit. Look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie.
Go fuck yourself.
See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra.
Shaka bra.
Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman.
Damn.
Not a little girl like Max.
What am I doing?
Love your tats, Chloe. You're so hot.
Dar.
I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
What's going on here?
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is
Shaka bra.
so not fair. I wish she would have never come back to Arcadia Bay.
Now
You're
she's
the real
Jefferson?
Storm.
This is 2 whales, right? Yeah, this is 2 whales. Used to be like message about Rachel Amber on one of these stalls, didn't it? We have the butterfly t-shirt again. Let's
I'll be so grateful if this is the last digicode.
what was the digicode again?
Great. Numbers are all over the place. How will I find the right code?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chaka bra, bro. Oh, mirror. Okay, the mirror doesn't show anything. Oh, there it is. It's mirrored, so it's 0311. 0311. There we go.
Don't kill us, Max.
I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Right when I was about to start a new life in California.
Who the fuck are you? Is that the I can't remember who the hell he is. It's Chloe's birthday. Is that Daniel? That's another truck guy.
I can't believe
Honey,
you kissed
I
me.
always thought of you like a daughter.
Now you're going to kill me?
And now you're gonna take me away from my family. Why would you do that?
Max, you're exactly the kind of soldier I'd want by my side in a war.
Son of a bitch, this is gonna hurt.
Everyone's sad about dying.
I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
I thought we were on the same
Right
team.
when I was about to start a new
Now
life
I'll
in
die alone.
California.
Max, I hope you do the right thing. I hope. I guess I'll never dance again,
Shit,
Max.
Max. I thought we were on the same team.
Beans.
Now I'll die alone.
Max, I hope
You and
do
your
the
beans.
Right thing. I hope.
Bark, bark, woof, woof. Fuck your beans.
I can't believe you kissed me. Now you're going to kill me?
Max, please save us.
So this is how Max gets her revenge on.
Max, you saved my life. Gave me the chance to catch one more fish.
Catch one more
Thanks
fish.
for that warning, Max. You treated me like a human, not like trash. I sure hope you do that for everybody in town.
Those all of them are bad. So I saved the fisher dude. That was fine. Frank's not happy with us. Brooke's not happy. Did we even find Brooke? She said she can't dance again, and they died. Joyce died. He survived.
Honey, I always thought of you like a daughter. And now you're gonna
Breaker,
take
breaker.
me away.
Thanks for
from my
saving me.
family.
Carrying the load,
Why
good
would
buddy.
you do that?
That's a big 10-4.
This is not how I wanted to spend my
Killing
last hour
me
on
is
Earth.
so not cool.
So
Wow, Max. Right when I finally find a cool chick to date, you have to kill us off. This sucks.
I did not find any of them. Did I miss areas where they were like hiding and shit? Could you save all of them?
I know I haven't been the best principal to you, but you've been a great everyday hero for us.
Please save us.
I guess my husband and new baby will have to go without me.
Max, I hope you can live with yourself after this.
Look at him. He's wanting that cake. You want that cake? He want it. Hi, Samuel.
Don't let the squirrels die.
That's all he had to say. Is Nathan and Victoria?
I wish we had been friends, Max. But please, don't let me die like this. I'm still a teenager.
Max, I truly am sorry for being such a bastard. You would have been.
Yeah,
cool
if
to
you
hang
could
out with.
save all of them, yeah.
Just don't want everybody else to suffer like me.
That's very sad, man.
Don't let the squirrels die.
I don't know who the hell. There's Evan.
You've always had my back, and now you're going to let me die?
I saved you.
Thanks, Max.
Oh, Max. What exactly was the point of saving me if you're gonna let me die?
Let the storm come, you
Max,
kill all of them.
I
Yeah,
hope
that's
you
true.
can live with yourself after this.
There's Max and there's Daniel.
Please, Max, don't kill me so we can finally have our tea session.
Max, I want you to know how much confidence you gave me. Nobody ever did that for me.
I survived poverty and an abusive family.
Oh, we didn't know that.
Just so I can end up here to die.
Here you are with your bacon and eggs and bacon.
Who are you?
I am you.
Holy shit, are you cereal?
How
I'm
you?
you dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can
You
you get me
cereal?
out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers?
I tried to help.
I tried to help. I only wanted to do the right thing. No, you only wanted to be popular. And once you got these amazing powers, your big plan was to trick people into thinking you give a rat's ass.
I do care. That's genuine. I do care. I never cared about actually getting anywhere. I cared about getting on people's good sides.
That's why I was trying to make friends. By telling people what they want to hear. You were just looking for a shortcut because you can't make friends on your own. That's not true.
That hurts, man. That
I
hurts.
have great friends. And I've used my powers for good. Please, stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you.
Whose fault is
That
that?
was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that?
We all are.
We all are. This isn't about Chloe, or even me anymore. Gosh, you're so selfless now, Mahatma Max.
Mahatma Max.
It's too bad you pissed your power away on high school drama. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel.
Like
Just
Rachel?
shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she's our friend? That she respects us in any way? Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy... Oh hell, speak of the devil.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality.
Oops, there goes sanity.
After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
This episode has just
Welcome
been
home,
two
Max.
ways surreal.
Fasten your seatbelt.
Buckle up, kiddo. We going places. Like, stuff warped in time?
I, know it was your birthday last month.
Oh, we got the camera
This was my real
that used to
father's
be
camera.
William's
I
camera.
want you to have it.
Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This camera is so sweet.
Now that we got that mushy shit out of the way, I feel like stage diving.
Shaka
Let's
bra.
trash this place. Yep, I'm fucking insane in the brain. Let's dance! Shake that bony white ass. Or take my picture with your new camera.
Fuck that. I will lady bone Chloe all the way to another town. What? If I care if I can. I don't care if I can him. What?
This song fucking rules.
Is that a choice you can do?
know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
Yes, of course it's cool.
You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that.
That's when
Seeing it after all these years feels like
Destiny.
if
when
this
we were
is
at the
destiny,
trail tracks, right?
I hope we can find Rachel.
No, we were at the lighthouse.
I miss her, Max. What the hell is this?
Snowflakes?
Oh, when it started snowing, we were up at the
The
lighthouse.
storm is coming.
Max, let's talk about your superpower.
Egg and bacon.
Epic. I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands. You can rewind time. Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Also, Rachel's never home, forever home.
Max, do you know how awesome this is? I get my best friend back, and she's also supersized. You saved me again. Crazy.
Ching ching ching! Here comes
Now we're totally
the
bonded
train.
for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
My
Like, imagine.
powers might not last, Chloe.
Oh,
That's
look
okay.
at that.
We will.
Like, if
Forever.
you are a game developer and you make these and have them like actually rendered and modeled out or printed out, that'd be so cool.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long
Knock,
as you're my
knock.
partner in time. I
Housekeeping.
might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is
Lupin.
on. See you soon.
And if you actually read,
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
and if you actually read
As long as you're my
the
partner in
famous
time.
Is it the
I might
famous
get on the other side of that door before you.
gentleman burglar?
The race is on.
Lupin
Citizen.
something.
Welcome to my domain.
You are magic. I have no clue how the hell you got in
Whoa,
there, but you
whoa,
did it.
whoa,
sis.
Max
Cowabunga.
Magic.
Why, look, an otter in my water.
Ugh.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out. You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals. Hide! Photobomb! Photo hog. It feels like a different world. I double dare you. Kiss me now.
This seemed to be
Hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
this seems to show me all the different choices we did. Also, it tends to, what was it like? It tends to like tell us what we've done so far, and it's been hell of a week,
We
right?
cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast? of
That
Big
game
Sur
station he has
beyond?
there.
I know, just daydreaming.
Yeah, like
It makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters.
quite a week,
I
right?
can't believe she was banging Frank.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad.
Arsène Lupin, I think, yeah.
Dude, I am so lucky that my father is cool. Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome.
We are cringy awesome.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
Oh shit.
I know. I'm glad we are, though. Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear. We should have.
First you get guilted by the diner saying don't kill me, and then the other side,
Listen,
don't leave your friend, yeah.
My respiratory.
Chloe, you're back. I'm so glad you're here.
You sound.
Kate wasn't the first.
Oh, this is
All those
this
binders are filled with
is
other
in last
victims.
episode.
Victoria has to be next. Nathan must be planning to dose her tonight at the vortex.
Rachel! Oh, Rachel, no, please not her!
Chloe.
Rachel, why?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so
That's
sorry.
actually hit me quite bad.
Come on, Max.
I didn't think she would be dead, or that we could have saved her, but I guess not.
Please wake up!
Oh, this is now. This is present time.
Come on now! Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe. I must have passed out.
Oh, thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. Was so horrible.
So real. Ready for the mosh pit, Chaka bruh. Yeah, dude. Now, what are we supposed to do here?
This is my storm. I caused this.
No.
I caused all of this.
The hardest decision we've ever done is pancakes or egg and bacon. That's definitely the hardest choice you have during the whole game. Prove me wrong.
I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me. Which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing.
I guess we saved Chloe's life the first time.
Max. This is the only way.
The first time we time jumped.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No. No way. You are my number
What?
one priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost
She called him
died or
stepfather,
actually
yeah.
died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate.
Chloe!
Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe, I can't make this choice.
Is she telling me to
No, Max.
let Prescott
You're the
do
only one
what
who
Prescott
can.
did? I guess if Prescott shoots Chloe, him... Oh, I see what you mean about taking a difficult choice here. Let's see here. Yeah, she understood that David was more than David was, right? She saved Max. So, we have either to sacrifice Arcadia Bay or sacrifice Chloe. All the stuff we've done up until now has all been to save Chloe. But we sacrifice Arcadia Bay, everyone will die. Sacrifice Chloe. If Nathan shoots Chloe in the first episode, the police will know Nathan has a gun, which means Nathan will be taken into custody, which means Jefferson will be prosecuted. Right? If we sacrifice Arcadia Bay, we will sacrifice Warren, David, Janice, William, Brooke, Stoner Dude, Victoria's hit minion 1 and 2, Alyssa. Oh, I'm gonna let you guys vote. So, Mickey, would you be able to set up a prediction or a vote or whatever, where everyone can choose what they want? Because I'm not in the position to wanting to choose here. Nope. Son of a bitch. You'd sacrifice Chloe and do the town. The pool. Can I do that? That's not how you do it. The slash pool? That's the one. Let's start a poll. There we go. Now we have a poll started. I'll let you guys choose. You've been me through the whole darn thing, so we'll see. What do you guys choose? Have people been choosing already? We have one for Arcadia Bay. Oh, you do /. I think you can see it. It's in the chat at the moment. I have one vote. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna leave the vote. I'm not gonna be a part of that. It's a poll that's currently there. Yeah, you voted. Oh, we are coming to a conclusion here. Yeah, I think what we got here is that the majority wanted to save the town. So we know Cross and Carinas. Screw the town. I want to. Carinas want to see Chloe dead. Sorry, that's the opposite. Carinas want to see the town disappearing, save Chloe. Trump and Cross want to see we save the town. So I guess we sacrifice Chloe. This is gonna be very sad.
Max, it's time.
It's the worst of time.
Chloe, I'm so sorry.
It's a hella hard decision, right?
I don't want to do this. I know, Max, but we have to. We have to save everybody.
Let's cry together.
Okay? And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel. Being together this week.
We still have
it was the best
our
farewell
monkey man,
gift
Warren.
I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max. Oh, Chloe. I'm gonna miss you so much.
What? Why do you ruin this moment, Mickey?
I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me.
Forget about me. I love you. We will miss you. Still believe deep inside my heart I always loved you. He's just gonna sit there while the whole thing happens.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me!
Look away, kids. Have we done? This without music makes it even. Oh. Yeah, it happens as I say, like Prescott confesses about Jefferson. He gets taken away. Spending time with them in their hardship. Their pictures they had together. Goes to the lighthouse by herself without any storm. And is Warren there? Where's our monkey man? I'll running as they would ride off to the sunsets, happily smiling. I wouldn't think that would be happily though. This is the sad ending, definitely. But I imagine the other ending that would just be hugging in the hurricane while everyone else gets is wiped out, and them just driving away in silence, I suppose. Relationship. Forget about me. Now we go funeral time. Well, you didn't. Poor Joyce, poor David, poor everyone. I don't know if everyone knew Chloe that well. I think leaving this in silence makes this a lot harder to watch. Definitely. Kate gonna say eulogy? Eulogy it's called, right? I know I've been selfish, but for once think I should accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe Price. You could change your fate, would you? That looks like Doc Marty. The Doc from Back to the Future. We gotta go back, Marty. We gotta go back. We gotta save Chloe. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave the picture music on. Even Frank came along. Yeah, I turned the music off. There's no music right now. It's it's a copyrighted song that tends to play here. Pompadour. Fish, 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 fish. What? Beautiful. I don't give a shit. The world is ending. Cool. Chloe Price. That was the end of Life is Strange. That is more sad than I thought it would be. I'm lost for words. It's been like I've been going through a lot of like older games, like story-driven games over the last year, and a lot of them has ended up on my favorite game list. And I think this definitely will be on my my list so far. I'm thinking Koreans. I'm thinking of playing Before the Storm. I just bought it today. That and number 2, both of them on sale right now. Just saying that the whole Life is Strange franchise is on sale. So this game, the Life is Strange 2 and Before the Storm are all on sale. I do want to start playing some other games at some point, but I think I'll jump over to a few more story games because I'm quite liking these. I do quite like the story-driven life decision games. Like, you have the Telltale games. I could always look into those. Like, I already own A Wolf Among Us. That's a good Pulsar. Is that the one you recommended, Mickey? One by the same people? Don't you forget about me. 48% decided to sacrifice Arcadia Bay, while 52 decided to sacrifice Chloe. Well, in that case, I don't think I have Cross. Look at all of you. Sacrifice Arcadia Bay. Why tell us that's the game you were talking about? So it seems like this is very like 50-50. More people lean towards sacrificing Chloe. Let's see here. David got a scar during the fight. Could we avoid that? David did not kill Jefferson, which is majority. You saved the trucker. Good. You saved Evan. You saved Alyssa. You saved the fisherman. You didn't change Joy's mind about David. Oh, no. I was supposed to do that. Make her believe in David again. You told the truth about Rachel to Frank. I did, and you kissed Warren. You didn't show Warren. Look at that 5% of heartless sons of bitches. Warren needs more than that. 50-50 if you don't include friends. 50-50 killed Jefferson. A lot of people saved Evan. 50% saved Alyssa. Might it be that people didn't see Alyssa? Like, Evan and the fisherman was easy to find. Everyone told the truth about to Rachel to Frank. And you hugged most people hugged Warren. Everyone was on Chloe's side, I suppose. Polarized. That's the end of Life is Strange. I will be back to play the Before the Storm, which is a game that takes part in the same universe, same people, but they're in another part of their lives before this week, this hopping back in time thing that happened. So, but I'm also really wanting to finish It Takes Two. Currently, Mickey is finishing up his exams, and as soon as we have a little bit more time to set up like a time together, we'll try to get that finished up. I think we have at least 2, maybe 3 more streams of that. Before the Storm is after Max leaves and Chloe's story how she met Rachel. Oh yeah, this is after Chloe leaves for San Francisco with her family and how Chloe meets Rachel. So in that case, Max will not be a part of this. It will just be us and Rachel, like Chloe and Rachel. I mean, that means that I will be Rachel, I suppose, or will I be Chloe? We'll find out in the next episode of Life is Strange. You can see all the choices here. That's new, I think. This is the dark room and all we did before. Yeah, I'll show you the stuff we've done so far. So we chose to report Nathan, comfort Victoria, intervene and help out Kate. You blamed Chloe. You came out of hiding to intervene when it came to the blunt. Let Daniel draw the painting. You signed Mrs. You didn't sign Mrs. Grant petition. You helped Alyssa. You raised the insult on Kate's slate. You watered your plant. You didn't touch Dana's pregnancy test, which I kind of left alone. She needs her own stuff. You didn't touch Victoria's photos. Yes. You wrote on the dirty RV, of course. You saved the bird. You broke Chloe's snow globe. That's the one that we were stuck inside of. You didn't leave any evidence, and you read David's files. Out of time, you watered your plants, you helped Alyssa, you raised Kate's video. Oh. You told Kate to go to the police. You answered Kate's call. You didn't try to shoot Frank. You saved Kate's life, and you blamed Mr. Jefferson. See, I knew even from episode 2 that it was Jefferson. You didn't help Warren. I forgot to. I just walked past and I didn't gain an entry to the Waters Club party. Which might have been easier for us if we would have. You didn't tell on David to Mr. Jefferson. Which I kind of think is good because in that case he would blame him, right? Chaos Theory. You left the money. You kissed Chloe. You sided with David. You kept Frank's dog from harm. And I didn't get Frank's gun. Lisa's dead, so we overwatered the plant, so the plant is dead. You didn't have Warren with his exam. You are on the Vortex Club party list. You didn't change the Vortex Club party list. You raised the cop's answer phone machine. You helped Alyssa. You warned a homeless woman. You took a photo of in the past. You left a mark in the fireplace. Refused Chloe's request. Stopped Warren from beating up Nathan. No one got hurt with me and Frank. That's the best outcome I could find. Chloe believed me. You let the blue jay die. That was all on purpose. I thought he would survive if he was inside of the house, because every bird outside was dying. I didn't find a nest, so I didn't disturb it. You got David's file another way. I didn't have his. I think I actually had his code. I think I had this code stuck in my journal, but I didn't find it out until later. Kate helped you find Nathan's room. You motivated Danny to attend the Waters Club party. In that case, he met Brooke, so they kind of hooked up. You left a message on Warren's slate, because he's awesome. You didn't figure out Nathan's pin code, which we used a puck code instead. You helped Alyssa. Of course I did. He's my bae. Ended up sacrificing Chloe. David got hurt. David didn't kill Jefferson. So I think there's a possibility for like a perfect fight between David and Jefferson, where David would have one clean slate. Then we have saved Evan, saved Alyssa, the thing we did already. So yeah. Game doesn't make you violent, lag does. Save your kids. Yes. I think it's stuck right now on 0. So what we'll do, I'll send you guys over to Llama. He's playing some Stardew Valley. I'll catch you guys soon. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll catch you guys on Wednesday, where I'll probably find something new to play. So catch you laters. Right, I'll catch you guys later. You guys take care. Bye bye for now. And catch you guys on Wednesday.
Silly!
I am here.
I'm in a closet.
Let's be in the closet together.
Hi. Yes. No, and now we just need some vodka, you know, and we can spend the rest of the game here. And the guys can solve everything, you know, we'll just go there.
Some vodka,
you know,
and we have some drinks with Aslan the lion, and the rest of the people in Narnia. It's in the room! It's in this room!
Yeah, he's actually in the room!
It's in this room!
It's literally there! It's kind of funny because my avatar have an emission map.
Yeah, you strike me as a loser. I mean, loner. You're a loner.
Excuse me? Don't you look away from me? I'm not talking to you. Be like that.
Button. Guess we have to press it, right?
No, I'm gonna press it. I don't need you.
That was disappointing.
Call me a loser and shit. Why don't you try it? See? Puppet I can't do shit. Doody do, I'm a puppet. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Only you could press a button wrong, host. Really hammer it.
I don't wanna...
Well, whatever. I guess it doesn't work.
Like stuff that doesn't need to do shit.
Holy shit. That's Owen. That's the guy who made us. And then
Dropped my gun.
I'll help you with that.
It's not the right weapon for this.
Okay, stand still, I'll help you.
I am so dumb.
Are you okay, Joe? He went kaboom. He went kaboom. We went kaboom.
Hey, this is what Nam was like. Hey, Vietnam bitch.
Hey, fuck. Wait, what?
Trophy bear. If you can throw the rockets at people instead of firing them,